Hello techies, we're back with another unboxing video for Tech for Techies. Today we're going to be looking at the 1.2 ampere hour lead acid battery for the UPS 1600 line. But before we actually open the box, I just want to take a moment and really go through the product label. There's so much information on it, and I think that it's something that maybe people don't realize what they can actually use with the information on the top. So we're going to start really from the very start, from the very top here, the SITOP UPS1100. This is a battery module for the UPS 1600 line. It has an output of 24 volts with a capacity of 1.2 ampere hours and can put out a maximum of 10 amperes. So we have three products for the UPS 1600. There's a 10, 20, and 40 amp device. That means that this can be used one-to-one with the 10 amp device. Now, if you want to scale it up to the 20 or the 40 amp, you're going to have to use multiple units as the battery can't supply that kind of current, but in parallel, you can build up to that. Right on the front, we see the order number. This is of course important for your documentation to make sure that you have the right product when you're going to install it. But as an additional, what we do is we print actually the serial number on the actual packaging. Now, the serial number is of course in the device on the firmware, but also on the side of the device, and as additional help also on the packaging. And this is really great for quality measures to make sure that when your customers get their installations, they can reference the exact device that was at your stocks or even in our stocks. And lastly, what I like to always highlight is our global certifications. I mean, Siemens is an international company, and the really benefit of having that international footprint is the ability to support you in any country that you're selling your application to. So we have support. We have global certifications for all your different applications, so you can really take that element of your planning and just not worry about it. But again, let's not just talk about the label. I think there's also the product to talk about. So let's open up the packaging, and we see immediately we have the operating manual. Now this is an important document because it really outlines all your mounting, your installation, your cabling, your maintenance aspects. It's your small, quick installation guide for getting you up and running as fast as possible. There is a detailed version online, a full operator's manual, but this really covers the 90% of all of what you need. It also includes two fuses here that get you where are needed for the device to get started up and running as fast as possible. But we'll put that to the side and simply take the product out. Now it's about, I'd say about a kilo altogether. It's about almost 2 pounds. And what we see here is now the actual unit itself. It's a metal housing, really robust for your installation. Again, the technical summary is on the front here, 24 volt device with 1.2 ampere hour capacity. The order number, again for your reference, and additionally a product state indicator. So we have the first one, of course, crossed off, but if in your application you're going to make any changes or there's any kind of new cabling, you can just simply add a line to the two to indicate, okay, this is the second instance of this installation. When it comes down to it, there's really 3 primary connection points. We have the first one, which is the mains for the DC 24 volts. That's where the energy from the batteries will be put into your UPS, or on the other way for charging. To the X2, that's the communication connection for the UPS 1100. There's a lot of intelligence in this device. So we're measuring the temperature constantly. We're also monitoring charging and discharging currents. We're also even testing this device. And all that information will be sent through this connection point or this communication point to the UPS. So it's an important connection. And lastly, we have the fuses. As I mentioned before, we include 2 of them. So this device requires 1, but we include a second replacement one. And that's actually important for the ability to electrically protect each individual battery in your installation. Now that's pretty much the general aspect of the device, but we're going to open this up to get a view inside what it looks like, because this device is also serviceable. So there's 2 screws here on the front, torque screws. We're just going to open those up, right? Exactly. And what I mentioned before with the intelligence, that's on this circuit board. So we have a small IC there, and that's going to be computed and sent over this connection point. What we have there is the primary energy producer, the 2 12 volt batteries in series. Now you can pull these out. It's designed to be replaceable. So what we have is 2 batteries, and you can just simply take one off here. Let's take out this one that's in the front. And what we have here are standard 1.2 UASA batteries. These are available in the free market. You can go and purchase them online. And when you're looking to replace them, you can keep your device up to the up to maximum capacity. Simply take them out, put them back in. There's a small plate in the back here, so you want to make sure that's standing up. And then you just slide these back in. So it's a little, make sure to get them right in there because it's really all these cables. Right. And this one just needs a little more push. There we go. Okay. So all those cables to the side. And then we can close up our housing again and simply screw it closed, and we're ready for installation. Okay, that wraps up the 1.2 ampere lead acid UPS 1100 battery unboxing video. We're going to be doing a bunch of unboxing videos, so come on by and check out the newest videos. Thanks.
Siemens, ingenuity for life.